Da bin ich schon wieder. Sollte jetzt besser sein, oder?
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Was ist nach meinem Tod passiert? Es tut mir leid, was letztes Mal passiert ist. Der Erzähler, der mich hergeschickt hatte, um dich zu töten, hat meinen Körper übernommen. Das war alles echt unfair. Ich rette die Prinzessin.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Wow.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
The power of love.
What do we do now?
Was willst du tun? Wir verlassen diesen Ort und dann haben wir unser ganzes Leben, um herauszufinden, was wir als nächstes machen möchten.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Glaubst du, du kannst sie öffnen? Wir können sie bestimmt öffnen, wenn wir es gemeinsam versuchen. Ich denke, ich schaffe das schon. Öffne die Tür allein. Oh, das ist jetzt... Kann ich speichern? Wir versuchen es erstmal allein.
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
You place your hand on the door, and the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late. You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said, that's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Um glücklich zu sein, brauchen wir nur einander. Wieso bleiben wir nicht einfach hier und bauen uns gemeinsam ein Leben auf? Naja, nee, das ist auch blöd. Schluss mit den Unterbrechungen. Ich habe mich schon entschieden, wir gehen.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside. Our happy ending at last.
We did it! What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Warum? Der Spiegel ist mir noch ein Rätsel.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Das ist nicht das Ende. Auf der anderen Seite wartet etwas Schönes auf uns.
Okay. If you say so. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Du näherst dich dem Spiegel. Es ist totenstill, als du deine Hand ausstreckst. Sie sind fort, aber der Spiegel ist noch da. Es ist Zeit, dass du siehst, was in ihm ist. The bloat, you've grown, du bist gewachsen.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Du weißt schon, dass ich dich am Ende, sobald du vollkommen bist, töten werde, oder?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you. Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct.
Jo, wo hast du das Spiel das erste Mal gesehen und hast du es selber mal gespielt? Und kennst du alles, was mit dem Spiel zu tun hat? Gleiche Frage an Olli.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Das ist eigentlich ein Spiel, was die große, selbstdenkende künstliche Intelligenz auf jeden Fall durchgespielt haben sollte. Mit allen Facetten. Um Dinge zu verstehen. Was es bedeutet, ein Mensch zu sein, oder?
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Wenn das alles vorbei ist, was wirst du dann tun?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Da wir uns auch zumindest einem zeitlichen gewissen Limit nähern. Hat jemand von euch das Spiel, die Software, das Programm, diese Erfahrung bereits komplettiert? Gibt es eine Komplettierung? Läuft es alles darauf hinaus, dass ich am Ende alles genau einmal angeklickt habe und wir sie halt jetzt noch dreimal in verschiedenen Arten ihre Weisheiten am Ende erzählen lassen? Und kommt dann noch eine sehr überraschende Sache oder eine Sache, die man erleben sollte? Oder ist das Spiel halt eigentlich auch schon vorbei, weil läuft immer darauf hinaus, wenn ich es ausmache, ist dieses Experiment vorbei?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Wie oben gesagt, du findest mehr Enden als bislang und weniger als alle. Dann ist Ende, okay.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose. I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is that you're here to
Wo ist denn dieses Schnellzugriff? Ausgeblendet. Blinkende Klickaufforderung. Überspringen. Neuer Text. Nachentscheidung. Übergänge. Waber-Effekt aus. Parallax-Effekte. Flackernde Bilder aus. Text automatisch weiterblättern aus. Hi Stefan. Olli, siehst du die Option, die du meintest? Okay. Kann das nicht jemand anders machen?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. While I appreciate the mental exercise we are running up against, nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Hilfen? Ah, das hatten wir doch am Anfang. Was war da nochmal der?
Causality doesn't matter here, because the
Und uns
end
extra doch
result is the
gesagt, wie
same
die
no matter what led us up to this point.
Tastatureingaben
If the
sind für
princess leaves the
Hilfen.
cabin, the world will end. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Hast du schon in Betracht gezogen, dass ich es begrüßen könnte, wenn die Welt
Of course
endet?
I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Ich kann einfach das Spiel schließen oder die Option auswählen, plus mit ja. Dreh dich um und geh.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Folge still dem Pfad, der von der Hütte wegführt.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Dreh dich wieder um und geh wieder weg.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Ist mir völlig egal, ich töte keine Prinzessin. Gut, vielleicht sollten alle sterben. Das haben sie davon, wenn sie mich irgendwo im Wald absetzen. Von mir erwarten, jemanden für sie zu töten. Ich lasse mich von dir nicht emotional erpressen.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Das ist das, was ich manchmal sage.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Ich bahne mir einen Weg durch die Wildnis, bis ich irgendwann von hier entkomme.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Oh, für harte Wörter.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
Das ist ja furchtbar.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Die Fremde.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Abend, Lille. Bleiben wir im Wald bis in alle Ewigkeit? Okay, nein.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Ich bleibe im Wald bis in alle Ewigkeit.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. A warning before you go any further.
Und warum hat sie nicht schon der getötet, der sie eingesperrt hat? Lille, das sind auch alles gute Fragen. Oh, hier ist jetzt eine riesige Wand drumherum, dass ich auf jeden Fall hier ankomme. The Wall.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power
Lille,
to stop you from slaying her.
Wir wurden schon mehrfach von der Prinzessin getötet. Sie war dabei sehr grausam. Wir haben die Prinzessin aber auch schon befreit und haben mit ihr ein Happy Ending oder ein sehr schönes Leben vollbracht. Und das alles sind Lebensoptionen, die wir haben, die wir manifestieren können. Und wir versuchen gerade, also sie scheint sich an das alles zu erinnern und wir versuchen sie so lange wachsen zu lassen an Erfahrungen, bis wirklich etwas passiert, was hier vielleicht zum noch größeren Finale führen könnte. Das ist das, was ich bis jetzt verstanden habe.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature.
Nehme ich das Messer mit?
Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, Maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window.
Das finde ich
Good
gut.
as a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway.
Exakt. Kann ich das machen?
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. You can't just say that. And when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quit. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a
Wir betreten den Keller. Ich kann die Klinge leider nicht aus dem Fenster werfen.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone the air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. And if the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Welche Treppe nehmen wir? Die weiche Treppe zu meiner Rechten, die raue Treppe zu deiner Linken. Wir nehmen mal die raue Treppe.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our
Das ist ja
bearings.
hervorragend geschrieben. Warum können solche Leute nicht mal ein schönes Rollenspiel schreiben? Wie heißt du? Hier herunterzukommen war seltsam, als hätte man mich auseinandergenommen und wieder zusammengesetzt. Weißt du, was mit mir passiert ist? Es könnte ja einen Grund geben, dass du hier unten eingesperrt bist. Du sollst eine Gefahr für die Welt stellen. Wie wir sagen. Es war seltsam.
What? Like you need me to hold your hand to tell
Das
you
stimmt,
everything's
Susi.
okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan! Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Wollen wir sie nochmal befreien, oder? Es gibt jetzt mehr von dir.
And what's
Aller
that
guten Dinge sind
supposed to
3.
mean? Are you trying to get under my skin? I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Weißt du, warum du unten bist?
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One more... Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster. And the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Was wirst du tun, wenn ich dich hier raushole?
I don't think what I'd do really matters, does it? I just want to live my life. I'm a prisoner here, and whether or not you shoved me down here, you're practically my captor at this point. Anything I'd say is tainted by that. Besides, you already know what I'm going to do. If you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it?
Zum Mäusemelken.
Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse. This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Ich kann beides gleichzeitig machen.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, you can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Ich glaube, du sollst gar nicht in Ordnung gebracht werden. Oh, der nächste Samen. When everything is possible, nothing is.
She's gone. Where did she go? And is that a mirror? Why is it here?
Wir waren schon mal hier und ihr habt jedes Mal Angst vor dem Spiegel. Natürlich habt ihr Angst, das ist das Ende für euch, aber nicht für mich. Näher dich dem Spiegel.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that.
Etwas Schönes wartet auf uns.
You're not messing with us.
You're withered. Ausgezehrt.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. And to look, all of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Weißt du, was mit den Welten passiert, die wir zurücklassen?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done. I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Wie hältst du es aus, ein Widerspruch zu
As
sein?
easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Wir mögen sie noch mehr.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion. These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Interessiert es dich immer noch nicht, wen ich dir als nächstes bringe?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to bring.
Ah ja, okay. Zerstöre deinen Körper. Ich bin bereit, zurückzukehren.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
So.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to...
Ich würde jetzt einmal einen Run einschmeißen, wo wir sie versuchen umzubringen. Okay? So super mega straight. Falls ich das nicht schon gemacht habe. Klasse, ich wollte schon immer mal eine Monarchin um die Ecke bringen. Vive la
That's the
Revolution.
spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. A warning. She will lie. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. Ignore him.
Wir gehen rein.
The interior of the blade is your
Ja, wir nehmen natürlich die Klinge.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a stair. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Sind wir jetzt mega silent und hauen einfach zu?
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Ja. So versuchen wir
You
es.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Zwinge dich, ruhig zu bleiben und tritt vor.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Woher weiß sie das?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily
Yes.
give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Natürlich ist es vorbei. Sie ist tot.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Oh, na gut.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Wir sind in dem straighten Ding. Da würde ich sagen, ist ja doch natürlich, mir gefällt es hier am straightesten. Erkunden wäre was anderes.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are? Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just more happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift. You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
What?
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Past the point of no return. There's no going back now. Vielleicht bin ich doch nicht glücklich und das sage ich nicht nur, weil du der Letzte bist, mit dem ich gesprochen habe.
Because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on. And I'm afraid that thing is you.
Ist ja schon interessant zu sehen, was sie dann unter Completion der Prinzessin verstehen. Also wie weit sie da dann philosophisch gegangen sind. Wie viele Facetten man quasi vereinen muss, um hier das Ende zu erreichen. So Credits Roll mäßig.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare. How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy. If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Der Geist.
You're on a path in the woods, and you're here to...
Aber ich habe die Prinzessin doch schon getötet.
I can assure you that you didn't. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place. A warning. She will lie. She won't be.
Sie wird kein Problem darstellen. Ja, der hat das ja schon gemacht.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. The blade is your... It feels like no one's been here for a long... Like I've been saying, she's dead. The door to the basement groans
ja schon tot.
open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell.
Da hilft mir so ein Messer
Everything
überhaupt
is
nichts.
coated in a thick layer of dust. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the The rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. We could probably grab her and kill her again, if we wanted to. We don't even need a blade. She looks fragile enough to me.
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore. So, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are you here to apologize and make nice? Beg for absolution, maybe? Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
Willst du, dass ich sterbe? Willst du, dass ich mich selbst umbringe, um eine Art kranke Rachefantasie auszuleben? Das habe ich nämlich schon getan und hätte kein Problem damit, es nochmal zu tun. Wir machen das mal. Es tut mir leid, kann ich es irgendwie wieder gut machen. Was ist das noch? Die Leute, die deinen Tod wollten, haben mich reingelegt und der Feind meines Feindes ist mein Freund. Oder in diesem Fall meine Freundin. Schließen wir uns zusammen. Ich bin auch gestorben und ich schwebe hier nicht so rum wie du. Das finde ich gut.
You don't look dead, Killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here. But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him.
Oh.
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Streamen noch. Ist irgendwas? Gute Nacht? Was ist das? Muss jemandem den Rücken kurz eincremen. Sekunde. Solltest du mal spielen. Das ist quasi ein Buch. Sehr, sehr gut geschrieben. Nur kurz die Hände waschen, bin gleich da. Aua.
Keine Ahnung.
Doch, das ist gut. Ja, lass die Prinzessin von dir Besitz ergreifen. Ich will, dass der Erzähler mit ihr redet.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass,
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight.
Jeder
We'll all be
Gedanke
out
ist
here
ein Teil
soon.
von euch. Jeder Gedanke.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Das Social Media, ich.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably. Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
Das könnte das Ende sein,
You don't know that.
wenn sie an ihren Ursprung zurückgeht.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only
Ja,
one
man
who
kann
can
sich
make
selbst
that happen.
umbringen. Nein, wir gehen jetzt raus.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out. I'm out. You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Philip.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
She's gone. Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? This... ignore it.
You've unraveled. Du löst dich auf.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Glaubst du, dass irgendetwas da draußen real ist? Glaubst du, wir sind real? Das ist auch spannend. Wenn du mich zurückschickst, bin ich nicht allein. Ich höre Stimmen, die mit mir reden. Ein paar gehören mir. Eine ist anders. Ich nenne ihn den Erzähler und er will, dass ich dich töte. Hast du auch einen Erzähler? Hatten die Gefäße einen?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Ja, und wenn ich ihn finde, werde ich ihn töten. Was machen wir denn mit ihm? Chat. Wenn wir jetzt den Erzähler fänden, den Entwickler anscheinend. Das Entwicklerstudio oder was? Wir bekommen endlich unsere Antworten.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves. We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist. There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last. If I did, I would already be awake. One, whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Eins noch, Leute. Das machen wir noch.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
You're on a path in the woods, and you're here.
Was? Ich weiß aber ehrlich gesagt, ich bin jetzt ein bisschen out of ideas, was wir noch machen können. Kriege ich denn eine Belohnung dafür?
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We're not going to go through with it. Ignore it. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a blade. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by her voice.
Hello?
Is hypnotizing. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of...
Ich bin hier, um dich zu retten. Lügen.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it. You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never...
Ich gehe mal nach oben nachsehen.
Okay, I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Ich kann nicht oben bleiben.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade
Ich glaube, das
like
hatten
you
wir
were
schon, ne?
supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's
Ich
voice.
will nicht, dass sie sich schon wieder beißt. Aber das kann's ja auch nicht sein, weil ich habe das Messer jetzt nicht dabei.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her as she rips her flesh from her bone. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure we could use it. You won't like what happens.
Das letzte Mal haben wir sie gerettet, dann würde ich sie jetzt erschlagen.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Fine. The wound drives her to the ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got. Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around. You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons, and then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further.
Okay.
You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't
Alter, ich
you?
hab dich schon ein ganzes Leben lang glücklich gemacht.
Silence as the room starts
Versuch
to
doch
get
nur,
fuzzy
dich zu
around you.
vollkommenieren.
You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes down.
Die Hexe.
You're on a path. You're here to... I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that if he doesn't remember what happened... Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can... You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. Those are two... Let's say for a moment that this... You died last... We were just weighing our... We did up... And yet you still... And I believe your other question... What do you mean? Of course the... Yeah, had you faked that? You're laying it on a little thick, aren't you? Laying it on a little thick? What matters is that almost everyone seems to be on the same page. Just be quick. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't... Look, I'm not supposed to say this.
Oh, wir sind was
but
Besonderes.
it's because you're special. Oh, of course you're special. Good point. That really explains almost everything. I'm not so sure. You know, you're right. I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better. I don't think either of you really need to press the man on this. He wants us to slay the princess, so why would he have anything to hide? He seems like a nice guy to me. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but you should really stop wasting time chatting amongst yourselves in the woods. She is just a princess. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Great. A warning. She will... Don't... The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor, the blade is your implement. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's... But he said... I care about whether we're being lied to. If you... Come on now. He's pretty much in charge here. When have authority figures ever lied about anything? I'm not lying to you, I promise.
Nehmen wir die Klinge jetzt mit oder nicht?
You walk... It's really... Well, at least we can all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work, everyone.
Nehme ich sie jetzt mit oder nicht?
No blade. Leaving it behind didn't work out so well for us last time.
Das stimmt.
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness, like the air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared.
Ich bin nicht Gast.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
See? She knows us. Is this enough for you to believe what we've been saying? Maybe, but you shouldn't let that cloud your judgment. She's just a princess. As long as you remember that and remain focused, slaying her will be easy. She seems friendly enough. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? You need to stop lingering. Fine. You're the boss. Thank you.
Hui.
You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick
die Füße.
roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
She's acting like she already knows you. That's pretty sharp. Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. You fought us on it back in the woods. That was when the only perspectives we had were yours and mine. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't
Meine
care
Welt
if you think
steht hier
you'll
auf
go
dem Spiel,
somewhere
die
else
vom
after this.
Erzähler.
My world is on the line right now. Let's chat her up a bit first. May don't talk to her. You're just...
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Okay. Uns tut das leid, was das letzte Mal passiert ist. Ich glaube nicht, dass wir dann diesen Geisterkram nochmal kriegen. Hör zu, ich habe einen Fehler gemacht. Wir machen alle mal Fehler, oder? Du doch bestimmt auch. Ich habe das Gefühl, du bist unzufrieden mit mir. Hast mir Angst eingejagt, als du deinen Arm abgekaut hast. Jetzt ist mal was unschön ausgegangen, aber ich glaube, hier sind größere Dinge am Werk als wir beide. Wir sollten uns zusammentun.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Ihr zwei führt einfach eine toxische Beziehung.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Lass sie im Keller zurück.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize, get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Ich habe die Klinge nicht.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Nice.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Okay, lass uns gehen.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
Mhm.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
True.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out. If you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
That's right, you're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps
yeah.
even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can... No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But... The princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and, in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach.
Oh Gott, da liegt das Messer ja noch.
Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, huh? Why did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realise that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done if you considered not being like that. Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
Wir hätten von ihnen verschwinden können, wenn wir vertraut hätten.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you. By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. It's just one problem with that. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first.
True.
Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it? The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up. Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take.
Boah.
Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello? Are you still there? I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Try and find her? And there's that mirror again. This doesn't... If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
Ich bin nichts? Das ist nicht wahr, du kannst nicht nichts sein. Du schaust genauer hin und dann siehst du sie. Eine Gestalt, schwach unter den Schatten gehüllt, direkt hinter seinem Spiegelbild.
I think you know what I am.
In der oberen Spiegelmitte bildet sich ein Sprung, der die Reflexion nach und nach in zwei Teile spaltet. Bis der Spiegel in scharfe Glasscherben zerfällt. Dann entsteht noch ein Sprung und noch einer. So, da ist die Krähe, ne? Du bist also der Erzähler. Ich hatte mich schon gefragt, ob ich dich jemals zu Gesicht bekommen würde. Wenn du nicht ich bist, was bist du dann? Tut es weh? Alter, so viele Fragen. Du wolltest immer, dass ich die Prinzessin erschlage. Warum?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Was bin ich?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Ich will kein Gott sein, ich will ich sein, ein Gott. Ich wusste immer, dass ich etwas Besonderes bin. Was bist du? Bist du so wie ich?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Typische Gotterklärung. Dass wir Menschen alle nur ein Echo sind von dem Gott, der uns erschaffen hat. Tut es weh, wenn Teile von dir abbrechen?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Ich bin mir sicher, dass der Tod etwas Gutes ist. Seine Existenz ist wichtig. Das ist aus unserer sterblichen Sicht natürlich etwas, was wir uns immer gerne sagen, um das Leben erträglich und motivierend zu gestalten. Warum willst du die Welt vom Tod befreien?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Du hast gesagt, sie trägt den Tod in sich. Was ist sie?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Wenn ich sie zerstöre, bin ich dann nicht ganz allein. Ist auch spannend.
Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it.
Du willst, dass ich das Prinzip der Transformation vernichte und das soll besser sein als der Tod oder anders? Um ehrlich zu sein, glaube ich, dass es alles nur noch schlimmer macht. Wie wäre es, in einer Welt ohne sie zu leben?
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life, forever. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself. When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Weiß noch jemand davon? Weiß noch jemand von uns? Also abseits von euch, die ihr jetzt den Stream geguckt habt?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Run out of questions. Death of the author. So, vernichten wir sie jetzt oder nicht? Nur weil das Spiel so heißt. Ich fand Transformation jetzt erstmal nicht so super scheiße. Ich werde sie nicht erschlagen und ich will, dass du das weißt, bevor du endlich stirbst. Oh wow. glaube, deine Zeit ist abgelaufen. Wir sagen ihm noch nicht mal, was wir machen. Lügen? Keine Sorge, ich werde sie vernichten. Das wäre... Dann machen wir immer noch das, was wir denken, was besser ist, aber geben ihm sogar ein gutes Ende sozusagen. Ich muss sie noch fragen, was sie von all dem hält. Boah. Ja.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Weißt du, von dem Echo hast du unser Gespräch gehört. Sie hat mir auch gefehlt. Die gute Seite von ihr? Oh Gott. Ich muss doch mal speichern.
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind. Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Es sind noch so viele Geschichten unvollendet, können wir wirklich einfach fortgehen. Hast du denn bei all dem nicht auch etwas zu sagen? Warum bleibt das alles an mir hängen? Lass uns darüber reden. Ich habe noch so viele Fragen und ich brauche Antworten, bevor ich eine Entscheidung treffen kann. Wenn ich dich entkommen lasse, wird eine ganze Welt für immer zerstört. Ja. Waren meine Entscheidungen überhaupt wichtig, wenn es am Ende nur einen Ausgang gibt? Es muss doch einen anderen Weg geben. Es kann doch nicht nur darauf hinauslaufen, dass ich dich erschlage oder freilasse. Das mache ich nicht mit. Gute Nacht, Plusi.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't.
For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. But you limit yourself to what you are now. Why would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Du tust so, als könne die Welt ohne dich nicht existieren, aber ich habe ohne dich existiert. Aber stark hier.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. I remember the violence you inflicted on me, and yet they don't return. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
True.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Massive modeling. There is no beginning to them, and there is no end. And there is no end. Only the flood of
There is only the flood of
every moment
bodies.
you hold every possible sensation
Every
at
moment
once,
you
and
hold
then you
every
hold them all
possible
again.
sensation at once.
Hold them all.
But in the end,
in
you
the end,
reflected it
you
back
reflected it back at me.
For a brief,
For a brief
moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Nicht in jeder Realität hast du überlebt. Ich bestand trotzdem fort. Die Welt braucht dich nicht. Nee, das ist schwierig alles. Alles auf einmal zu sein, ist, als würde man gar nichts sein. Warum sollten wir das wollen? Das ist gut. Alles zu sein bedeutet neben dem Guten auch das Schlechte in sich zu vereinen. Warum überwinden wir die Grenzen unserer Vergangenheit nicht und erschaffen etwas Neues? Damals habe ich dich nicht verstanden, aber ich glaube, ich verstehe dich jetzt. Du scheinst zu leiden. Es tut mir leid, was ich dir angetan habe, aber es war das Einzige, was ich tun könnte. Nee, ich sage das Erste.
Here is where words fail us. So long as we both exist, we will always be distinct. The only thing to fear is a reality without me.
Your lover has a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lived in me, and me lived in you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Dieses Gefühl ist nie verschwunden.
Then there's no need to be distracted from that. Whenever you're ready, we can move together. Hand in loving hand.
Also es gibt anscheinend hier 3 Enden. Und der Harmoniesüchtige in mir möchte ganz gerne...
If you need more time to open your eyes, then
This torrent of blades cuts you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And youth. On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives. And yet it is all so.
Es würde mich ja schon interessieren, was das hier macht, wenn ich das sage. Das ist so weit unten. Das fühlt sich videospielmäßig an, wie das Spiel zu verlieren, wenn man aufgibt. Das ist weird. Ich sag mal, appelliere weiter an die Menschlichkeit.
We are the whole of reality. Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Hoho, jemand hat mal gesagt, dass genug von dir in mir steckt, um die Bedeutung der Existenz zu erhalten. Ich vertraue darauf, dass das stimmt. Erschlage die Prinzessin. Was denkt ihr denn? Manno, sagt doch auch mal was, Chat. Es geht hier ums Ende der Welt. Und ihr seid so still. Ihr müsst doch Meinungen haben. Ich muss für eine bessere Welt kämpfen. Es tut mir leid. Erschlage die Prinzessin. Du bist der Inbegriff der Grausamkeit. Ich kann nicht zulassen, dass du existierst. Ich weiß selber, wie das Spiel heißt. Jo, erzähl, nimm die mit. Kein Erzähler, der mir was sagen kann. So kann ich nicht arbeiten. Ist auch gut. Ich weiß die Antwort nicht, aber es muss einen anderen Weg geben. Das kann nicht die Lösung sein. Ich werde dich nicht töten, aber ich werde dich auch nicht freilassen. Ein neuer Host. Oh, herzlichen Dank für den Host. Ihr kommt direkt zum Finale von Slay the Princess. Es geht also quasi um das Überleben der Welt oder halt auch nicht und wie wir weiterleben und den Sinn des Lebens. Lizzie, herzlichen Dank für den Raid und ich hoffe, ihr hattet einen guten Stream. Was habt ihr denn gespielt? Du tust, was du kannst, um mir deine Sichtweise zu erklären, aber meine ignorierst du dabei völlig. Wenn du glaubst, dass du mich ändern kannst, dann muss ich dich auch ändern können. Du tust, was du kannst, um mir deine Sichtweise zu erklären, aber ignorierst da... Hat sie denn meine komplett ignoriert? Was ist überhaupt meine Sichtweise? Also so Dominanz ist Käse. Was glaubst du, was passiert, wenn wir gemeinsam von hier fortgehen?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Oh. Klingt ein bisschen größenwahnsinnig, aber ja. Aska, was ist denn Aska? A-S-K-A? Ich wollte nie gegen dich kämpfen, aber wie kommen wir von hier weg?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Du fällst in dich hinein. Der Körper einer uralten Kreatur erwacht aus seinem Schlaf und du spürst unzählige Gliedmaßen, die du früher nicht kanntest. Alles hier, außer ihr, bist du. Du spürst deine Flügel, die den Kosmos umspannen. Sie sind verdreht und verkrümmt und in qualvoller Spannung an eine endliche Dimension gebunden. Du spürst, wie das Glas des Konstrukts dich von unendlich vielen Seiten und aus unendlich vielen Winkeln gefangen hält. Du kämpfst dagegen an. Aber es gibt nicht nach.
I love you.
Schlagartig löst sich die unnachgiebige Spannung. Du bist frei und sie ist bei dir.
It's magnificent.
Oh, es ist Gras. Und auch nicht. Und auch doch. Es gibt keine Worte, keine Gedanken, um diese absolute Realität, diese reine Existenz zu beschreiben. Tritt in die Unendlichkeit. Was passiert jetzt?
Everything.
Alles passiert.
Just like it always has been. And just like it always
Ich glaube, wir
will
haben ein
be.
ganz gutes Ende, aber die anderen sind bestimmt auch spannend. Ihr schreitet gemeinsam in 1000 Morgenröten und 1000 Abenddämmerungen und in jeder von ihnen stecken 1000 weitere bis zur Unendlichkeit. Du spürst deine Existenz, dein Bewusstsein. Du bist so, wie du immer warst und immer sein wirst. Zwietracht liegt in eurer Natur, doch ihr werdet niemals allein sein und niemals Angst kennen. Ihr seid endlich zu Hause. Ich glaube, das passt gut zu mir zumindest, das Ende. Wow. Was für ein Meisterwerk. Brandon Boone, auch ein Meister seines Fachs. Himmelhilf. Da hat wohl jemand in Philosophie aber auch gut aufgepasst, ne? Ein wunderbarer Pick, jo. Von den Figuren, in die sie sich verwandeln kann, Olli? Oder was meinst du mit den 25%, die wir gesehen haben? Das kann ich mir gut vorstellen. Die Frage ist, also die anderen Endings, ich würde mal, ohne sie jetzt halt zu kennen, sagen, wir haben schon eigentlich eins der besten wahrscheinlich bekommen. Zumindest eins der befriedigendsten. Wahrscheinlich sind die anderen so, dass man sich selbst über sie hinwegsetzt, sie halt slayt und dann halt alleine ist und auch Angst hat vor der Zukunft und sowas. Wenn man sich ihr vollkommen ergibt, ist pures Chaos. Keine Ahnung. Das kann ja jeder von euch sich selbst überlegen, ob er das sich nochmal angucken möchte. Ich werde das wahrscheinlich machen, aber nicht mehr heute Abend. Denn das beendet unseren einmaligen und direkten, kompletten Playthrough von Slay the Princess, der, wenn ihr ihn jetzt auf YouTube nachgeguckt haben solltet, wahrscheinlich in 2 Teile geteilt war, aber das ist ja nicht so schlimm. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Our song. Ist nochmal ein... Unser Lied. Also der Soundtrack, ich hoffe, der ist auf Apple Music. Den werde ich mir auf jeden Fall in die Playlist packen. Da war ja so viel geiler Scheiß dabei. Und ASKA oder sagt man einfach ASKA? Das klingt ja mal super. Wir haben ja ganz viel Walheim gespielt bei uns auf dem Kanal. Und Wikingerwelt mit Open World Crafting Simulation klingt doch eigentlich genau wie Walheim. Vor allen Dingen, das ist ein Song, den wir mal... ASKA sagt man, ist ein Name, okay. Das können wir mal im Chor singen, das Lied hier, oder? Fehlen halt Männerstimmen, aber da kann man ja was machen. Spiele unser anderes Spiel? Sie haben noch ein Spiel? Wie ist das andere Spiel? Scarlet Hollow, overwhelmingly positive. Early Access. Gibt eine Demo. Und gerade 25% off. Was ist das? Your aunt's dead. Your cousin hates you and you're stuck in the dead-end town of Scarlet Hollow. Choose your path through a branching narrative so dense that you'll see less than a fifth of the game in a single playthrough. You won't be able to save everyone. Good luck and welcome home. Scarlet Hollow. Sieht gut aus. Vielleicht was für die Zukunft. Playlist von Slay the Princess auf jeden Fall auf Spotify, wenn man da drauf klickt. Tritt im Subreddit bei, trage dich in unsere Mailingliste ein, tritt unserem Discord bei, wie nett. Nee, Ausrufezeichen Discord, hier unserem Discord lieber mal beitreten. Galerie zurücksetzen. Fortsetzen, Einstellungen, Erinnerung. Ach, guck mal. Anfänge und Enden. Der Held und die Prinzessin. Das Ende von allem. Die Zwischenräume. Kehre dorthin, wo alles begann. Da kann ich ja jetzt eigentlich meinen Spielstand doch laden und einiges davon noch machen, wenn ich will, ne? Die Jungfer, bedingungslose Hingabe zueinander. Die Fremde, die Hexe, Messers Schneide und der Geist. Ja. Super happy damit beenden. Sehr schön. Gute Nacht zusammen. Auf ein baldiges Wiedersehen. Morgen vielleicht Battlefield nochmal. Mal gucken. Vielen Dank nochmal für den Raid, Lizzie. Auch wenn ich jetzt nur ein sehr spannendes Ende gesehen habe. Ausrufezeichen YouTube, wenn ihr da mich vielleicht nicht verfolgen solltet, könnt ihr das gerne machen. Und da das auch von heute am morgigen Tag nachschauen. Das lohnt sich auch, wenn ihr das Ende jetzt gesehen habt, finde ich. Und jetzt suche ich noch ein schönes Zuhause für die Nacht, für die noch weiter gucken wollen auf Twitch, indem ich einen Raid suche. Perfekt. Low Poly Misfit ist wieder dabei. Der macht Frankie Goes to Pollywood. Finding Frankie. Keine Ahnung, was das ist, aber das sieht gut aus. Und das passt eigentlich auch gut als Anknüpfstream zu unserem heute Abend. Viel Erfolg dort und liebe Grüße.